The next concert is our second Saturday of our festival, and this time again it will be first in the history of our festival. It is a concert performance of an opera. Stage, semi-stage, half-stage, but opera for the first time, and not just another opera. It is Così fan tutte by Mozart. So we are so much looking forward to introducing this new genre into our festival, as we introduced choral works in the past which proved to be highly successful. This time we're introducing yet another novelty, an opera. So here is Stephen Alltop to talk more about it, because he is a designated leader and conductor and organizer of this event.
Well, we have always taken advantage of our outside associations at the Peninsula Music Festival to bring in friends and music and contacts that we have, and we're both so fortunate to work here at Northwestern University.
Absolutely.
And our orchestra has always reflected the breadth of talent coming through Northwestern, and very frequently going right up Highway 42 to Door County.
Yes.
As we mentioned with our cello soloists earlier. And in this case, we're going to take advantage of some of the incredible vocal talent that has passed through Northwestern that we work with very frequently. Both you and I have been involved with conducting opera here at Northwestern, and we're excited to bring not only singers, but a director that we've worked with to help present Mozart's masterpiece, Così fan tutte. Mozart was not only one of the most brilliant composers who ever lived, he was one of the most insightful into human tendencies, and wrote with such a tremendous understanding of the libretto. And of course this is a comedic opera, and the basic gist of the plot is that you have two couples and an outside friend known to both parties. The men discuss a way to really test the fidelity of the ladies. So they let them know that they're going off to war, and there's a great sadness in their departing. And then they shortly thereafter return under a different guise, costumed and disguised, and try to woo these ladies and see if they will be faithful to their removed boyfriends at the time. And there's a great deal of room for comedy. There's also, of course, the servant. And as is so often the case, it's the servant who has the upper hand on everybody, as in the Marriage of Figaro. And the servant, Despina, ultimately disguises herself and comes back to try to heal the lovesick suitors there. Well, it's marvelous not only comedically and dramatically, but musically. One gorgeous aria after the next, beautiful ensemble pieces, and it will show off our orchestra in a different way, because of course the music that Mozart writes for the orchestra is tremendous, and you'll see a different look on our stage because the orchestra will be a bit off to one side, so there'll be room for the interaction of these principles. And we're featuring a wonderful cast of some established singers and some up-and-coming talent, starting with Sarah Lawrence, who most recently appeared at PMF singing Haydn's The Creation, and is a Northwestern product.
Absolutely, yes.
And then more recent graduate C. Lindsay Poling will be singing the role of Dorabella. Sarah Lawrence is Fiordiligi, by the way. A wonderful young baritone, Tamarin Consor, will be Guglielmo. Fabulous young tenor, Eric Rutherford, will be Ferrando. April Lancaster will be appearing as Despina, and Kevin Keyes will be Don Alfonso. And then our director will be Noel Curran, who's produced Così fan tutte here at Northwestern, and will help provide super titles and make this a very unique listening and watching experience for our audience. This will have another interesting feature in that it will start 1/2 hour earlier than normal. The curtain, so to speak, for this opera performance will be at 7:30 p.m. and it's exciting to have this happen at PMF.
Well, it will be not the curtain, will be downbeat.
Downbeat.
Yes.
That's right.
7:30.
Downbeat it is indeed for the overture to Così fan tutte. So it will be another first performance.
Right.
This time music of Mozart.
Yes, it's an all Mozart program, as we call it, right?
That is all Mozart from top to bottom.
And another first, and in addition to all of that, it's going to be a highlight of the festival.
We do hope so, and it's been amazing. If you look back over the past 5 years, some of the significant firsts that we've had by composers such as Bach with B minor Mass, and Handel with Dixit Dominus,
Right.
and Haydn with the Creation, and even Beethoven with the Ninth Symphony.
Exactly.
And it's been so exciting to see these foundations of the pantheon of great music appear at PMF.
Come to life.
Come to life.
Right.
Exactly.